Bueno, bueno, bueno. Hola. Hola, Tanya Lee. Bueno, bueno, bueno. Tanya Lee. I'm an intuitive psychic spiritual counselor, physical medium, remote viewer, automatic writer, inner child shadow worker. Bueno, bueno, bueno. Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing? I got a lot of stuff lit tonight. How's everybody doing? Let everybody jump on. Let me get some stuff ready. I got my crystal ball over here to look at. Please share out. Sharing is caring and caring is kind. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. Give me heads up. How's everybody doing tonight? Starting next week, I'll start going live a little bit earlier because my work schedule will be changing. Yay! For some, this works. I'll do a few later lives, but I know that this probably doesn't work for a lot of people. Hey, Barb. Hey, Cindy. Let me go ahead and see if I can get... If someone would share to my group, I'd greatly appreciate it. Let me see if I can get... Got a few exciting things to talk about. We're doing some donation readings tonight. So, hello, my love, Glinda. I've been, man, guys, I can't explain how much I've been connected to Spirit. I just really can't. It's really, actually kind of overwhelming. Come on. Hopefully I can share. I didn't charge up my device, so I really need you guys to help me share, okay? Let's see if I can just get some shares in here. And it's going to die, but that's okay. Hey, hey, Sherry. Nice to see you. Just give me the link. Let's get with it, guys. Let's get it. If you make a donation, remember you got to say something so I'll know. Aw, I'm here. I'm always here. I wasn't, well, I say always, but over the weekend, I had about a 4-day stretch. I couldn't do anything. I was just deeply connected to Spirit in a very profound way. But, you know, those things are necessary, right? It's actually a blessing. I'm going to go ahead and pray here. Please share out. I'm getting all these notifications I can't share. There we go. It's about to die. Howdy, Bonnie. Howdy, howdy. No, I didn't see that. Not yet. I haven't really been on. I post here and there, but I'll be able to get on a lot more. I'm telling you, my schedule is really getting more free, so that's going to help out a lot. I've been working, training for this really big job, and it's been very time consuming, but that's Tuesday. Well, Monday's my last day of the training, so then I get to go to my normal schedule that I signed up for, which is going to be awesome. We're going to be able to do a lot more. Y'all will have more access to me, and I'll be able to do lives a little bit earlier. Let me, just trying to find this last group here that I'm supposed to share to. If I don't find it here in a second, we'll just, yeah, there it is. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pray. I'm going to use this one. Okay. You know, some of the angels are very, they don't mean to be, but they come across very demanding when they tell you something. It's the way they sound. They don't mean to be that way. It's just... Hey guys, and also I'm going to get you connected. Well, here, let's pray real quick. And then we'll talk. Let's pray. Alright, I'd like to invoke the 4 archangels and the guardians of the gates. That would be Michael and the gatekeepers of the south, the element of fire. Uriel, the element of earth, and the gatekeepers. Gabriel, the element of water to the west, and the gatekeepers. Raphael, the element of air to the east, and the gatekeepers. Please put up a protection of white golden light around me and my circle at this time, and do not allow any lower level energies. Our Father, art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the power, and the kingdom, and glory, forever and ever. Amen. I ask that God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, the archangels, the guardian angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, and the elements to please step forward and help me deliver messages of light and love. I ask that only messages of the highest and greatest good, and that no lower level energies enter our space. Michael, if any spirit would like to step through, that they may do so, as long as they do of good intent. They're connected to somebody on this live. They leave the same way they came, and they leave no physical ailments. I ask all this in Jesus' name. I think clearly, I see clearly, I speak clearly. Amen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't wait till my new sage comes in. I got this from someone on a Crystal Live, and the string doesn't stay on, so you can get cheap sage, but you gotta be careful. You get what you pay for. Did y'all see that video I put up about the water that I'm drinking? Whoo! I get to go fill it up as many times, you know, for free forever. I'm not going to be paying for that water anymore. I need to get a couple more jugs, but I'm also, guys, I am doing a fast. You see this? You see this? You're not going to see it like this anymore. It's changing. I've been kind of struggling at a certain point of weight loss, but it is going to change. So I've got, I'm doing a massive cleanse. I'm cleaning out my liver, my, what am I cleaning out? I'm cleaning my, of course, my colon, my liver, my kidneys, my lymph nodes. I'm doing that cleanse. I did get some CBD oil for the pain. Most of y'all don't know I have some serious, I've had serious surgeries, and I have some serious pain, and I have been off pain medications over 3 months now, cold turkey, with the help of the angels. But I do have some CBD oil for, and man, look at this bath bomb. God, it's like a tropical paradise. I can't wait to use this. I'm going to put up this guy's information. You know, he really cares what he's doing. He's not doing it to just like make money. It's like, you really tell him what your issue is, and he'll set you up, and he's here to do like me, help people. Of course there's going to be an exchange of energy. You can't expect everything free, because energy is everything. But it's great when you see people that are into that, you know what I mean, and not just trying to get you trapped to buy shit over and over and over. Anyway, Sherry donated. Okay. Oh. I don't think it's gonna let me see. Nope. Okay. I'm just gonna trust you guys on your donation. I know I did a reading last week, or last time I did it, and somebody said they donated and they didn't. I'm not going to come after you like that. I mean, if you're going to say you donated, I'm going to trust it. I'm going to do my work. And if you are, per se, scamming me and not really donating, that's on you and spirit. Because trust me, karma comes back. You know what I mean? So, it will come back around. You want to be right in the fire. Okay, let's see. We got Alina. Okay. So we have Alina. I don't have another phone because I didn't charge it before I left. So sorry. Alina and Sherry, I think, is the other one. I'm going to get started with you, Alina. Barb, if you'll find out who the other person is, and just kind of like take their names and let me know. I'm going to get, guys, once we get up to a certain number of shares, I'll start giving out some free readings, but I do ask an energy exchange. I mean, if you want to make a donation, and it's at least a $10 minimum. You also can do the read it forward, where I'll give you 2 cards and you can pick somebody in the crowd to give 2 cards for. That's also available. So if you want to ensure that you're going to get a reading, that's how you do that. If you want to, get a free reading, then, you do need to share out. It's going to tell me if you shared. You'll get a share badge. But it is energy exchange. Okay, guys? All right. So let's get started with you, Alina. I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name right. All donations are going to a pot because I've got to get my car fixed. So it's a car fund. So I appreciate it. What do we have for Vita? Okay. All right. Right away, we've got the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra, my love. All right. The sacral chakra is connected to our sexual energy. Our sexual energy, if y'all been doing the chakra board with me, y'all understand that the sacral is connected to our sexual energy is important. And it's not just about having actual sex. It's about that that feeling of empowerment. You get your empowerment in there. You get, that deep connection with yourself. And when that gets blocked, it really affects, our reproductive organ. I mean, it affects a lot of things. But with you, there's been some things that's happened. And it affects the way you kind of feel in that area. And it's time to kind of clear that out. when we have things happen to us, we have to kind of come to terms with it, because what ends up happening is the situation controls us instead of us controlling the situation, right? That's why it's really important. You've got the shadow card, so some deep shadow work. That's really what we're supposed to be doing. I made a post about this, and I went back and I retracted, because claiming to be a light worker, makes us kind of seem like we're up here, but we're really not, right? We're all equal. I can just do some things that you cannot do only because you're not tapped into it. It's not that it's not within you to do. You can do them, but you have to deal with these other blocks and stuff. So we have to really work on the shadow part, so that way we can get to feeling beautiful again. This is a very beautiful card. Look at this card. Do you see? She's just kind of standing outside of it all because she doesn't feel worthy enough to jump in there. It's the hands of God, source, whatever you call. You're stepping outside. Do you see the waterfall? The waterfall, always think of a waterfall as unconditional love. So, it's... you're afraid to, you just don't feel worthy enough to jump in there. So we really need to work on that kind of stuff. And when you do that, you'll get the key. Remember, I tell you guys that the key is like those moments in our life that kind of, for some people, they're able to connect at a young age and they're able to keep that the whole time. But the majority of people that gets lost, and what ends up happening is it takes something traumatic for us to get reconnected again. And you can get connected, but you're not going to stay and have the full flavor, the full adventure, the full effects of it, unless we, jump in and trust and accept unconditional love and love ourselves unconditionally. But we're going to have to work on these shadows to get there, but it all starts right here in the sacral. I hope that helped and resonated. Can you please let me know if that resonated with you? Man, I'm telling you guys, I went and ate dinner tonight, and Spirit's like, you better freaking enjoy that, because that's the last time you're eating that. I was like, well, you just messed that all up for me. I was like, enjoy, Tanya, because that's it. Any thoughts on the coronavirus? I just think that it's a sad thing. Hey, Marsha. Yeah, I'm waiting for her response before I move on to the other one. I think that it been through a very dark time, a long time, but recently felt this would change. Okay. Well, then I would definitely stay focused. Remember, guys, your chakras are key. Your chakras are key. That's your energy source. What do you think you are? Your energy. So you have to work on the chakras. You have to focus on that and get that shit balanced, to stay balanced, to excel. You know what I mean? You're just not going to just up and do it, with praying and meditating and grounding. You have to do work. You have to work to get there. It just doesn't happen. Some people say it happens, and they're really kind of full of shit. It doesn't happen like that. You don't get anything in life without working for it. That's why we're here. We come here so we can do this. Because in the form up there is just, there's not physical touch. There's not whatever else is out here. You know what I mean? We come here to experience. But anyway, that is what I have for you. The coronavirus, it's real. It's hurting people. It's killing people. It's a sad thing. Just like a lot of other things that we've had. I think people, hype it up and they make a bigger deal out of it. to put fear and panic, because that changes our grid, our earth grid, right? Just like positive would change our earth grid to make things better. This is going to instill, it's going to create a lot of hate and racism and prejudice. It's going to create a lot of shit if people don't stop feeding the fear. Be smart. When you're in public, be smart. You really should be that way all the time. We shouldn't have to have this epidemic for people to start worrying about using sanitizer and washing their hands. I mean, really? Come on. So, all right. So that's what I'm getting, okay? I'm just getting, just be calm, be smart, and it's not the end of the world, guys. It's not. It is a sad thing. I mean, but it's something just like, we have a bunch of things like this. People die every day from a lot of things. This is just getting focused on it, right? It's just like, it's really, really a good way to put fear into you. And fear is okay if you're right there in the moment of something and it helps you get out of it. But if you stay in the fear and you function in the fear, your life will go to crap. Your body will go to crap. Aw, thank you, Felicia. So just be careful, okay? All right, who should I go? Who's next to go? Barb, I'm totally lost on names. I'm sorry. I don't have my other phone. Normally I can keep up with it. You'll just post and tell me. Okay. So Deborah and then Marcia. I remember seeing Marcia's name first. So we're all healers, baby. We all have a way to heal people. You just got to find your niche. But you guys are so into like looking at how can I do this? How can I read cards? How can I do pendulums? How can I do Reiki? How can I do this? And everybody's wanting to just jump out there and do shit. But what they don't realize is if you can do that, you can push to do that, but you're not going to be very good at it. You're not going to be very good at it. You'll be mediocre. If you work on yourself and you get yourself right and you get your love center, your heart space right, and then you go into learning those things, then you'll be freaking amazing at it. But we all have the ability to do things. No one above, no one below. Nobody has any greater contact to any source. There's not angels among us in human form. It's all about we're souls in a human experience. We may be in other things before we got to our human body, but what we are right now in our human body is what's important and is what we should focus on. You can draw your power, and that's good for your self-esteem to know that you come from this, or you conquered that, or done this or done that, but it's not good that's all it is. Let it go and focus on living this life and making something of this life. All right, so let's do Deborah first. Yes, Deborah, I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. All right. Truth, my love, truth. You're seeking so much truth, my love. Don't seek truth. Open yourself up and you'll get truth. But you also need to be careful about truth, okay? Because truth will, you can't pick and choose what you want to have truth on. I mean, if you really want truth, then you have to take it all. You can't say, oh, I want this truth, and then I don't want this truth over here. You know? You have to take it all. And so be very aware of that. Okay? And, you know, you can take it in small chunks. You know, so that way you can regurgitate it and take it and understand it and, you know, get it into a form that you can understand that can help you grow. Patience and planning. See, you're going a little too fast, my love. You need to slow down. You need to slow down. Are you reading now? Are you doing readings now? Or trying to? Because spirits tell me you need to slow down. You're doing good, but slow down. Why slow down? I'm getting that you're looking too much to other people. Are you reading? Can you confirm that for me? Hey, Maria. Guys, I'll start giving out free readings once we start sharing. And hey, Cindy. I'm sorry, I can't read those big old paragraphs. Not now, but I did buy a deck, but I haven't done much with it. Okay, all right. So that's why you're wanting to read. Okay, so you really need to like spend some time with that deck. That's why don't read the book, guys. Don't ever read the books of the decks unless it's like a shaman deck or an animal deck or a crystal deck. Something that deals with something specifically that has specific messages, and then you can put your interpretations with those messages, but you need to read the book to coincide. All other decks, do not read the book. Spend time with that deck, get to know that deck, meditate with that deck, sleep with that deck, and look at the pictures and draw your own message out of the card, okay? This will help you open up your third eye, my dear, because that's really where you're wanting to go. Because what happens when you read the book is that you get influence, and then when you look at the card, you're already got an influence. So you want to flip it, right? It's always about flipping the script. So you want to flip it. You want to read the card yourself, understand the card yourself, and then later you can go look at what the author says. But you've already got your perception of that card based on you and your connection. Okay? And then trust the plan. Trust the plan. Remember that when you go into this kind of stuff, you have to have a lot of trust. So make sure that you work with your self-love, your self-esteem, your integrity, because it will get pushed. It will get, you know, when you step out into this realm, people are not as nice as you think they are. Okay, so that's part of the truth card for you as well, okay? I know why you're wanting to do this. You're wanting to connect to spirit on a deeper level, and that's okay. I mean, that's the reason why I did it. But just go nice and slow, okay? Trust the plan. Trust the plan, because it's going to be okay. You're going to be able to do good. Your third eye is going to open, but you've got to keep the flow of everything else. It doesn't do good to have one chakra open and then the others clogged up. All right? You got to have patience and plan your strategy and trust and truth. Okay, my dear? Yep. If we get our room up, I will be happy to give out some free cards. But we don't hardly have any any shares in here. So I mean, that's all I ask for a free card is some shares. Okay, Marcia. I hope that trust the plan. Thank you. Yes, trust it. I know it sucks and it doesn't make sense. And that's horrible. And I'm sorry. But it is what it is, you know. I'll tell you what, I was heartbroken and crushed at the beginning of this year. Something happened to me that just totally flipped everything upside down in my world. As I was thinking I was coming up. But I put trust into it and didn't fight it. And I just accepted it. And it's like one of the best things that's ever happened to me. It was the best thing that could have happened to me. So sometimes it's those kind of situations that have to happen so that way you can be the best that you can be. Yeah, I have PayPal and all right, let me do Marcia. I have Cash App. I did also sign up for Vimo. I forget my name, but I don't have my phone. I'm sorry. All right. What do we have for Marcia? Give me something for Marcia. So if you guys want some free cards, please get the room up. Get the shares out. And I'll be happy to give some away. Ooh, okay. That's my favorite part of that song. I'm going to do a group reading too for everybody, so stick around, okay? Okay. You have the success card. Marcia. What's going on with you, Marcia? Something's kicked you back. Something has kicked you back. What's kicked you back? Has someone passed? Marcia? Or is it grief coming up? Sorry, I gotta get some more water. For those of you that don't know, this is Amazing Grace in Cherokee. Did you respond? Marcia? Thank you guys. It's fix my car. I gotta fix my car. Marcia. Thank you, Rebecca. My health is, she has been worrying me a bit. My health is, she's been worrying me a bit. Can you explain that a little bit, please? So, has someone passed? Or is someone about to pass? Is someone sick? Not you. I know that you said your health. This is something different. My health has me worried a little. Okay. And so you need to be careful with that. Be careful what you worry about, my dear, because you can manifest it to come to pass. Remember, our minds are a power motherfucker, and we create everything, good, bad, or indifferent. And the sooner that everybody really realizes it, the better that your life is going to be. Yes, things happen. I'm not saying things don't happen, but it's our response to them. Our response to them is what creates our world. Okay? Because we can't do nothing about what other people and things do, but it's our response that causes that. So I'm giving you a message from Spirit to back off the worry. You've got to get back in mindset. You need to get back into this mindset, because you can bring it to come to pass, my dear. There are things to do to correct and help the situation. Energy. Okay? That's where the energy needs to be focused. If you want to triumph over this, you're going to have to do here to affect it here. Okay? And then you'll be able to move on with life and enjoy it. Right? Because especially of our health, we're not enjoying life. We're not being the best version of us that we can be, and that's what we need to. That's what we're here to do. And you have loved ones and friends and people that care about you, that need you to be the best that you can be. So it's very, very important that we get back to loving ourselves and taking care of ourselves. We can say we love ourselves, but how much are we physically loving ourselves? How much self-care are we doing? You know, and I'll be the first to test. That's why I said today, you know, what you see now is not going to be like this in 3 months from now. I can promise you that. I've taken my power back. It's like, you know, screw this. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of my weight. I'm tired of the way things are. I got this out of control, and I'm taking my shit back. I'm taking things back. So, this is a mentality that you need to do, okay? You got the same card, just in a different deck. So this is like double message from Spirit, okay? This is a double message. It's a double card. You've got to get back to the self-love, the unconditional self-love, okay? And we can say we love ourselves all day long, but we show how much we love ourselves. I mean, that was a message I got over the last few days, spending, you know, all night with spirits flying around and helping people, spirits cross over and doing that and traveling here and doing this and talking to this element and talking to this angel. I mean, it's been crazy. And it's like, you know what? Wait a minute. Whoa. I've got to practice what I preach too. Right? I've got to practice what I preach too. And that means we've got to take our shit back, and we've got to do what we need to do to take care of ourselves. Period. No buts. No, none of that shit. It's time to stand in our power. Okay? So we can move on and be happy. Okay? And triumph. Enjoy life. So you'll have that success, my dear. Okay. All right, who's next? That was Marsha. Okay, so Sue. Soul. Come here, Soul. And then Debbie. Let's go ahead and, what's my time? Ooh. Moonlight. I've never loved myself. How is that done? There's a lot of steps to it. You need to, it's not just a quick answer. That is something, you need to join my group and go look, okay. Alright, thank you, Peggy. We're going to cut off those donations in 10 minutes. So if anybody, you're welcome, my love. You're going to be fine. So if you want in on the donations, you've got 10 minutes and I'm cutting them off. Okay? Please cut off, guys, in 10 minutes so that way we have time to do a group reading, because I want to do a group reading for everybody. But we have to go, man, you have to go back and you have to dig and find out, where did you stop loving yourself? That's why I do a lot of shadow work and inner child work with people, because we need to go back. What happened? There's always something that happened that caused us to stop loving ourselves. There's a time frame in our life. There's a period. There's an event. It could be I can't even say it. It could be a horrible event. It could be from, our family, abuse, war, poverty. It could be school bullies. I mean, it's the list is endless, but we have to go back from that time frame. We have to heal that event, and then we have to heal some other events to get to where we are now, and we let all that stuff go so that way we can be the version of who we need to be. It's a process. But it all starts with love and it ends with love. So if you want to start on something today, I would tell you to start with gratitude. I'd tell you the very first thing to start loving is to make a gratitude journal. You have to start feeling love before you can. You don't just. The best way to kind of explain it is, you don't just fall in love with someone the very first minute that you meet them, right? You spend time, and then after a while, you start to really fall in love. This is the same thing that you're going to do with yourself. But you have to do things. Okay. I want you 2 of these cards. Cards come right in. You bet your sweet ass I'll drop that shit right then. I might be busy. That's beauty. Okay. Woo! So. Yes, thank you guys. He was really happy. Alright, so karma. This is, remember that karma comes around. It's your turn to get some good karma. But Spirit does want me to remind you that, and this goes for everybody. Please listen to what I'm about to say, because this is very, very, very important. This is where people fuck themselves up the most. They do things with a good heart, and then when it comes time for karma to come back around, and then sometimes things will happen to people that did us wrong, or, karma does her own thing, right? But we cannot be happy at someone else's misery. Okay, so even if somebody that's done something really bad to you and the karma comes back around to them, there's going to be a part of you that goes, yes, but then let that shit go. Don't utter another word. Don't utter another word, because you will lose your karma. Because we are not supposed to be happy about another one's suffering. Okay? But you need to accept this. Yeah. Accept this good karma. Don't push it away, because you're a good soul and you deserve this. Okay? You got a lot of power in you. You need to believe this, my love. You are one powerful person. And you need to claim that power. You can be as powerful as you want, but it doesn't mean shit if you're not going to do nothing with it. If you're not going to stand in it and claim it and declare it, it means nothing. That's going to open your awareness. When you stand in your power, then you're going to be so much more connected. You're going to be able to see things for what things really are. And you're also going to feel the love and protection around you that you don't feel all the time now, but you will start to feel, and then you will no longer doubt. And then you'll move on to your destiny, my love. You know, we all have our own destiny. But once we fall in love with ourselves and we come from that space and we learn how to control our energy, and something comes up inside of us, and then we know, wow, this is what I should be doing. But until we hit it, we're going to be doing this or doing that, and then, oh, I like doing this. No, now I don't like it no more. Now I'm going to do this. Oh, I don't like it no more. No, you work from within, and I promise you, Spirit will tell you, this is what you're doing. This is for you. You're just going to know it. You don't have to ask a psychic, oh, what is my destiny? No, you're going to know. And you should know. You should not put that off on anyone, including me, to decide where you go in life. That's inside of you. But you got to get your awareness going. You have to believe in your strength. And you have to accept the karma coming. Okay? You have to accept those blessings because they're yours. You earned them. They're rightfully yours. Hey, Deanna, I didn't even see. I'm sorry, I haven't been focusing on comments. Debbie. I hope that helped and resonated. You tell me, guys. I'll give you a choice. Do you want me to use my believer and clear the root chakra? Because everybody needs a root chakra. The whole planet needs a root chakra. Or do you want me to do a group reading? Thank you, Felicia. Debbie, let me know you're here, baby. Let me do you. You snuck in. Well, I'm just glad you're here, my love. Did you enjoy that? You're very powerful, my love. You got chills? Yeah, you should. That was a kick-ass reading. You should have chills. You got some good-ass cards. Excuse my language. Woo. Spirit's in me. I'll tell you, you know why? Because it's not. I'm not connected with Child Lord tonight. I'm connected with someone else, which is okay. This is the other playful spirit guide. Girl. Okay. Debbie. Okay. Oh, and Cindy, I need to pull you a card. Let me pull you a card right now while I'm waiting on Debbie. Oh, there she is. Okay, let me pull. I need to pull Cindy a card real quick. I promised her I'd pull her a card. Okay, Cindy. Cindy. Woo! Connect. Baby. It's time for you to get things in order. It's time to get things in order and get a direction and which way we're going to go. You know, what steps do we, what steps are you willing to take? Sometimes we're told what we need to take, and to be honest, some of us aren't willing to do that. And that's okay. You got free will. But you have to be, willing to take some steps. So this is the point that you're at, which is good because that's what we're going to do together. All right, Debbie. Wow, they want you to have 3 of those. That's different. Okay. They wanted you to have 3 of these cards. They don't even want you to have that deck. All right, Debbie. Protection, my love. You need to learn how to protect yourself. And what I mean by that is that you're very affected by the energies around you. You soak it in. Somebody's having a bad day. Somebody's got a problem. It's your problem. You know, you're a fixer. And that's okay to some degree. But boundaries are important so you know how you still are able to take care of self in the same process. We should never be to the point that we're so busy taking care of other people that we can't take care of ourselves, because in essence we don't really love those other people, because we're going to fall apart and then we're going to hurt those other people in the process. So if you really love all the people that you're helping and the things that you want to do for all your loved ones, then you'll take better care of yourself, because then you'll be able to be around and be able to help them longer. That's what Spirit wanted to say. You also got to realize that you're the creator of your universe. This is your ball game. This is your game. You know, you call the shots. And it's really hard to understand that and grasp that for most of us. And that's okay. That's okay. But we have to get to this point. Just because we didn't grasp it before doesn't mean shit. We're here now, and we can change that, and we can move forward. Remember, the past is just a memory. It's no longer real. It no longer exists. It's done. Use the light to your advantage. Use the light to go within, to bring out the shadow. Then your doors of opportunity and what it is that you really want are going to open. Because then you'll be more into your truer self. Guys, as long as you're not in your truer self, you're not going to ever be as happy and content as you want to be. You will struggle. You will fight. You will struggle. And you might even get on the cup of it, on the cusp. But you're not going to reach it to its entirety until you realize your own power. So for you to have that, we want the doors that we want, then we're going to have to trust the light, work with the light. We're going to have to realize that we are the creator of our universe. And we're going to have to start using some protection. And what I mean by that is, you know, your universal condom, right? You know, that safe, that serene place, you know, our energy is real. Everything's energy. Clean your aura. You know, that's what the shower meditation's for. You know, ask for protection. You know, there's power in prayer. All those kinds of things. Okay? All right. I hope that helped and resonated. Let's do our group reading. We're going to go ahead and cut donations off. I'll do some more this weekend. I would have... yeah, so if you want to do one, I'll do one. If you're... That's very cool. So Soul wants to do a read it forward. And then that'll be the last one that I take. And then we'll do a group reading for everybody, okay? The room's a little different. You see the word mediumship to readings, the difference? Yesterday I had up to, I think, 280 something people in here. A big difference, but that's okay. I'm happy for every single one of you here. It doesn't matter to me if it's 39 or 390. I'm just blessed you're here. Who do you want to pick, Soul? Let me know so I can pull their cards and get started. Hey, Martha. How are you doing, my love? I was thinking about you yesterday. Well, go ahead and tell me who you're going to pick, and then that way I can get that started, and then you can pay. I trust you. I know you're going to pay. Because I got to do the group reading. Need to... Oh, you're fine, Wendy. No worries. Glad you're here. I know. I'm just, honey, I've been so boggled down with this job. I'm so glad that it's the training stops. If you guys, I do the gas cards for every company pretty much within the U.S. and Canada. It's crazy. Yes. No. So mom is a way of life. It's not a job. Raven, you want to do it for Raven? Okay. So Raven, you're going to get a reading that's donated by Soul. Raven, are you still here? Please give me a comment so I know that you're still here. And then everybody stick around. I'll do the group reading before we end, okay? Is it? I graduate on Monday. I'm so happy. I've been at this since the January, 13th? It's crazy. Not just with that. I mean, but we have tests that we have to take, and you got to pass with a certain percentage. It's kind of crazy. And I go to school, and I work another job, and I do this. So I'm ready to get back to my schedule. All right, I got you, Raven. Okay. Oh, my love. What's going on with you? I connect to your energy and I feel very sad. I feel very sad, my love. What's going on with you? Dreams. You get the dreams. But your dreams have been broken and shattered. Do you got something going on with the relationship? That's what I'm feeling, is relationship. You're either thank you. Raven, can you confirm that for me, please? Yes, okay. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like a some broken dreams when it comes to the relationship thing. What I want you to know is that relationships are hard. There's no perfect relationship. There'll be ups and downs. Just remember that relationships are not supposed to stay hurtful or hurt. There'll be times that we get hurt, but it shouldn't be a hurtful relationship. One that, one that we're supposed to be in. So people are really quick to get out of things because the first sight of trouble. Some people stay in things way beyond their time, right? Yes, it's been one for 20 years. Okay. You need to honor and appreciate what was there. Okay? It's going to take some time, but we need to shift the failure. Oh, I failed. Oh, I did that. All the negative emotions that come with it. You need to flip the script on them, okay? Go ahead and allow yourself to feel it, journal it, get it out of your system, but then flip the script and find, what did this relationship bring you? What did it teach you? What good came from it? Because in 20 years, there's a lot of good that came from it. Okay? You got to get back to you. Got to get back to your faith. You got to get back to well, that's not quite true, because love will hurt sometimes, but it doesn't stay in the hurt. That's the big difference. To say that love never hurts is not true, because we're human, so we make errors. So we're going to mess up. So we're going to hurt the people we love. We just don't stay there, and we learn from that experience and not do it again. That's the difference. But you've got to get back to your faith, my love. You got to get back to believing in yourself. But you need to turn to your faith in order to do that, to get that started. There's a lot of self-doubt and a lot of put-downs that you're doing to yourself. And that's got to stop. Because you gotta get out of this mode. You have to get out of this mode. You are not supposed to sacrifice for everything. Not everything's supposed to be a sacrifice. Is there things that come along that we have to sacrifice a little bit for? Yes. Yes, most definitely. Anybody that's never sacrificed for anything is probably a narcissist. Okay? But we don't sacrifice for everything. And that doesn't measure our worth. the amount of sacrifice that we apply. Okay? And you'll get the reward and recognition that you need, because this relationship, this situation is not giving you, it's not empowering you. You know what I mean? And you need to be empowered. So in order to be empowered, you're going to have to stop. You're going to have to draw some boundaries so this will stop. You have to have boundaries. It's important to have healthy boundaries. And then this is faith. We've got to get our faith back, right? So we can get back to... Your dreams aren't shattered, because this really isn't what you wanted in the first place. You're going to have to get back to you, so you can get back to what it was that you really wanted. Okay, my dear? I hope that helped and resonated. Yeah, no, that's different though. But we can take that too far too. Remember, sacrifice is in the heat of the moment to prevent danger to someone. It's not a way of life. It's very important. Whoa, okay, this one is for us. You wanted what deck of cards? Oh, I don't even know, my love. I don't even know where the boxes are for this. I keep this in my black bag. Send me a message, Arizona, and remind me. Don't do it tonight, because I won't be able to do it tonight. Do it. Send me a message tomorrow. Remind me and to post on the wall, and I'll post the cards. Okay. All right. Let's do our group reading. I hope you love that. Okay. Here we go. Y'all ready? Yeah, I do too. I love the butterfly deck. I want to get some more cards. But it's not in the budget. We got to get the... Okay. Positive intention. Remember, guys, intent is everything. I don't care how good you are at anything. It really doesn't matter. It's your intent. It's your heart. You could be the best psychic reader, but if your heart's in the wrong place, then you're feeding people negative energy. There you go. Thank you, Shelly. Give me, there you go. I appreciate it. Give me the hearts and likes, the loves and hearts while we do the reading. Intent is everything. It really, truly is. Why do you think some of the most richest people in the world are the most miserable? Why? Because the intent wasn't there and they sold out. You know, we're not meant to live in poverty, but we're not meant to live in conceitedness and holier than thou mentality. And people are going to shit on you. People are going to do you wrong. People are going to lie about you. They're going to make up stories. They're going to hurt you. And it's important how you respond, and that you keep your intent positive. And you don't send... It's okay to get mad in that moment. It's funny that people will... They will remember what you said once they done pissed you off, right? Once you get pissed off and you say something, they're gonna hold that over your head for the next 5 years. Oh my God, she said this. But they forget about everything else that you said. So remember that one act can ruin things. But also remember that that person that is letting that one act ruin things is not got positive intentions either. Because we're supposed to help each other grow. No one's above, no one's below. We're supposed to help each other grow. And when we've done something wrong, then we love each other through it. But we don't sit there and, chastise and make someone pay over and over and over and over for something. It's not a life sentence when you've done something wrong. And we're not talking about, bad things, okay? We're not talking about crimes and shit like that. We're just talking about relationship and in our lives, okay? Anybody can change. And our job is to learn how to love unconditionally. Unconditionally loving means that I love you regardless of what you do to me. Now, that does not mean I will be around you if you're a bad person. Not a bad person. It doesn't mean I'll be around you if you are bad for me, that your intent for me is to hurt me. I can love you from over there. You can stay in that corner and I will still love you. You're just not, you're toxic, so you have to stay away. But we have to learn how to love people that way. And it's really hard, especially when they're mean to you. But when that happens, you just have to face it, cry, scream, whatever you need to do for that happen. And then pick yourself up, dust it off, and say, love you, and move on. That is transformation, my love. That's when the heavens part, the mountains roar. That's when the real changes take place, because it's within your soul. And someone cannot shake your soul. When someone cannot shake your soul and they cannot break you down, trust me, I know how bad this sucks. I have people attack me all the time. They make fun of me. They send me funny things. I have co-workers and people that I've promoted and loved on that just talk all kinds of shit about me. I have all kinds of things. But I don't give a shit. I love them and I wish them well. I am here today and I'm going to be the best of me. And that's what you have to do. Even though the people are mean, just distance yourself and know and do your best. That's all you can ever do, is do your best. Always do your best. And then we've got our planning. No, financial material changes. That's when, remember I said the heavens part, the mountains roar. What ends up happening is you've created a whole new world. You're creating a whole new world, and what comes with that? Abundance. You don't have to be in poverty. You can have abundance. You're worthy. There's plenty of everything out here. That's why greed and jealousy it's one of my pet peeves. It kind of turns my stomach, because there's so much out here. There's enough for everyone. There's enough for everyone. But everybody's paying attention to the negative of what they don't have and they stay stuck in that. I know, I've been there. You stay stuck in that and you're like, shit, I'm never going to get out of this. You're right, you're never going to get out of it. You have to get out of it. If you want to get out of it, then you got to change this. You got to start here, though. You can sit here and say, well, I'm going to think this way, and I'm going to do affirmations, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. That don't mean shit unless you start here. It's got to start here. It's your center. It's your center. You have to start here, and then it'll come here, and then you can do those things. But you have to deal with, why are you like this in the first place? Otherwise, you're just putting a Band-Aid on. And that, my friend, will help you blossom. And guess what? When we blossom and we bloom, we become this beautiful flower. But don't think that the world is perfect after that. The petals will fall. Winter will come. The flower will die off on the outside. But what's going on the inside? It's still alive and vibrant. That's why you take care of the soil, so it can bloom again. So in other words, just because you conquer something or you deal with some things and you get things flowing, there's still stuff that's going to come at you. That is free will of other people. That is life. That's not going nowhere. And the sooner you accept that, the better you can control how it affects you. So, we're going to grow, and we're going to get what we deserve, because we deserve to be abundant. You deserve that. Not that you need to take it from someone. You make your own reality. You make it happen for yourself. Right? You through the transformation, but the transformation has to start here in the heart. It has to start in the heart. But remember, your intent, it has to be in the right place. You can't say, I'll use what I do because this is a good thing, because there's many people that abuse this. It's like, well, I'm going to do this because I can make so much money and blah, blah, blah. Or, I could... It's everything you do should have a purpose of love in it. So no matter what your job is, I don't care if you're shoveling shit for a living. You have to find the purpose of love in there. And what would be the purpose of love in shoveling shit? If your job was to shovel elephant shit for a day, every day, you would be doing a service to the people that come and see the animal, right? So it's a clean environment for people to come enjoy the animal. Not saying it's a glamorous job. Not saying I'd want to do it. But do you see how you can find something good in every job? So it's very, very important that you do that. Don't think that you're not important, or whatever your job is, or whatever it is that you do every day doesn't matter, because it does. If your intent is positive. Remember, I don't care if you learn anything I ever talk about. Please get this concept that intent is everything. Okay? All right, guys. All right, I'm going to call it a night. Love you guys very much. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing and being a part. I hope you enjoyed the group reading. I'm going to start doing those on my card nights, okay? I know that I used to do them a lot more. I don't even know why I stopped, but we will continue to do those. I love those. Please make sure that you like and follow the page. I am going to put that information of that guy for CBD oil, and please check it out if that's something you need to do. If you're on medications, pharmaceuticals, you might want to think of switching that, okay? If that's something for you. But anyway, really, really nice guy that owns that place. And he and his wife just do it. It's a hobby. They have other businesses, so it's just a hobby. Make sure that you come and join the group. We're doing the chakra board. I'm gonna put a post up on Saturday. I want to see everybody's boards and see where everybody's at, because we're at the heart. Okay? And then if you'd like a private reading or join my secret Facebook group, please go to TanyaLee.com. The subscription, it's from $1 a month to $4.99, $14.99, or $24.99. Just depends on what reading you want every month from me. And then if you want to book a private reading, please do so, okay? Love you guys very much. Sweet dreams, and I will see you later. Adios. Hasta luego.